Hi everyone, Hani Mourra here from Easy Online Video Tips. I'm excited. I have Burt Richard from workingwithburt.com. Hi Burt, how you doing, man? Thank you for joining us.
Great. How are you doing? It's a pleasure to be here today.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm excited to have you here. I met Burt. I didn't meet him actually. I heard one of his webinars and I said, you know what? I gotta have this guy on my blog. He knows how to rock it with video. So let me introduce Burt to you. Now, Burt's a motivational speaker and a pastor, and he realized he can help more people by going online. It's kind of my philosophy too. So his 2009, he began his internet marketing journey, and now he's changing people's lives. I mean, he's doing personal coaching. He also has his internet marketing courses. And the reason why I brought him here is because Burt is got a special product and a special free training that I was lucky enough to experience, and it's a step-by-step course on how to take your content, how to create awesome content, and how to convert them to videos that rank on top of Google, talking page 1 of Google. So that's why I thought, Burt, he's the man. I want to get him here. I want to talk to him. I want to take out as much information as he's willing to offer and share it with you guys. So again, thanks, Burt. Appreciate you taking the time, and looking forward to this, man. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome.
Well, it's my pleasure to be here. You know, I really enjoy getting those page 1 rankings. That's what everybody wants. And really, it's easier than you think. You just got to have the right tools and the right mentor.
That's awesome. So, you know what? I know people want to know what the secret is. So my first question to you is, what's the secret? What's the secret? Let it all out, man. Share it with us.
Here, you know, the secret, people make this way too complicated. It's not complicated. I mean, here's the deal. If you'll give Google what they want, then you'll get ranking. But you know, people are constantly like, well, you heard it, I heard it, content is king. But if you don't know how to create content, well, you just don't know. So that's when I finally said, you know, I got to make a step-by-step process showing people how to get real content, not manipulate, don't manipulate Google with spun content, PL. Hey, give Google what they want. If you do, you'll get what you want.
Awesome. That's awesome, man. I don't like this black magic tricks and tips. You got to give them what you want. So that's awesome.
And you know, that's what's really neat about this is what I teach, it's no magic trick. You know, it's not a black hat technique. It's not even a gray hat technique. It's a real technique that Google loves.
Awesome. That's what I love to hear, man. You don't want to mess with Google. You don't want to mess with Google. They give you one slap and you're out, man. Your business can go down the drain. So you don't want to mess around. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, can you tell us a little bit about kind of what tools you use and what processes, what steps you take to get the content, to convert those into videos, and you know, what can you share with us about that?
You know, here's the thing that I realized when I began writing good content. Okay, I realized if I would put the keyword in the right place, careful, you can't keyword stuff. Okay, but when you put the keyword in the right place, whenever you take and you write the correct content, okay, I was amazed because even just the content I would write, wow, it was getting great ranking. But then when I realized how much Google loves video, and then of course Google owns YouTube, yeah, it's kind of like one hand feeding the other. I started experimenting with video, and when I did, I was like, no way, get out of town, look at that video. Like that would be on page 1, right? So, you know, I figured it out. I said, how can I take the content that's ranking good and I turn it into a video? So I figured out there were some free tools out there, but that I could do this. Now with some tools, premium tools, for example, Camtasia, Snagit. Camtasia is probably the best piece of software. It's going to be the best investment anybody who's trying to build a business online will ever make in their life. But understand, some people can't go that far, but they've come out with something that's even Snagit. They've just upgraded brand new Snagit 11, 50 bucks. Wow.
50 bucks.
Now, some are actually doing it with the free software, Gene, but it's a little bit more tricky. Snagit, 50 bucks, I'd jump on that. Like white on rice, man. That stuff is good.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've used Jing before. I haven't used Snagit, so that's good.
Now, Snagit is like super easy, and it's easy to learn. And you know, you're always, when you're building content, you're having to create images and things like that. Snagit is so easy to edit with, and so it's awesome. And what's really good about Snagit and Camtasia, since it comes from the TechSmith family, they've got all these great free trainings at their website. So that is some cool stuff. I'd check that out at techsmith.com, okay? Their stuff is so good, they don't even have affiliates, okay? So no affiliate link there.
Awesome. That's awesome. There's another one I've played around with too. It's called camstudio.org. It's a free version. Not as good. You don't have editing features, but you know, if we're talking free, Cam Studio is a good option. But
that's right.
I mean, Camtasia is the full deal. It's the full deal where you get to edit and do the full work. That's awesome. Great tool, and it's available for Mac as well.
That's right, it sure is. Matter of fact, I think it's a little bit cheaper for Mac.
I think so too. Yeah. I'm a Mac user myself. I haven't made my way to there, but I'm kind of tempted to check it out. It's a lot cheaper than the PC version for some reason or another.
Yeah, I think because it's still, and this is just my guess, I think it's because it's kind of like beta testing and getting all the bugs out, because it's been out a little while now, but not too long. And but it's well worth it. Most people with the PC, I think it's like $300. Extremely valuable tool that you're going to use again and again and again. So that's pennies towards your online career.
True. Awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. So you got Camtasia. What other free tools or inexpensive tools do you need to kind of make this work?
You know, in order to do this, really, it doesn't take hardly anything. You know, I use, of course, I take the content that's on my website, I copy and paste it, I put it into a notepad, right? Then, of course, I take that and I transform that from a notepad into a PowerPoint presentation. Now, I show tips and tricks on how you can kind of automate that, make it a little bit faster, but then you throw it into PowerPoint, and then I show you how to brand that PowerPoint so the PowerPoint presentation looks just like your website. And here's what's cool. People sometimes, they say, oh, I can't get in front of a video, man. This is what's cool. You don't have to get in front of a video with what I teach, right? You put that baby in a PowerPoint presentation. It looks just like the website, whatever product you're promoting, your website. And then when you've got it laid out, you're really just reading the slides, recording, and then if you want to add images and video and other stuff, it makes it even better. But you don't have to. It's so awesome, it's unbelievable. It's cool.
That's awesome. So you're talking Notepad, PowerPoint, and Camtasia or Snagit. And that's all you need to get started.
That's right. That's all you need to get started. You could do it all with free tools like we talked about, maybe Jing, or using the Camtasia's free version, camtasiastudio.org or whatever, and try it out. It's amazing what you can do. But it's so easy to get started and get those videos up there so that you can get traffic. Because when you're on the first page of Google, you get amazing traffic.
Yeah, you get amazing traffic. That's awesome. So it's obviously about the video, but more importantly, it's about the content, right? It's about what's in the video and kind of what's surrounding that video that's going to make Google put you on the first page. So.
That's right. Don't make the mistake of thinking, well, this is pretty cool. I'll just create a video and throw it up there. Not quite so easy. You've got to understand how to create the content the right way. If you don't create the content the right way, your video will show up somewhere, but not where you want it to show up. And you want it on the first page of Google.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I've seen your videos on the first page of Google. I was impressed by that webinar. So it can happen pretty fast, too. What's the fastest time you ever seen your videos go on the first page?
The fastest I've seen my personal video get up there, it shocked me. It was like 12, 13 minutes. And it was amazing. And keep in mind now, nobody can guarantee you a page 1 ranking unless you own Google, right? But if you give Google what they want, then you'll get that page 1 ranking. Keep in mind, once again, some keywords a lot easier than others, right? But even for very difficult, very competitive keywords, I've ranked. And, you know, most people don't get on page 1 in sometimes 30 or 60 days. Well, I had one that was very competitive. It immediately showed up, but it showed up like on page 3. And you can go check that out. You can go in Google and check the keyword healthcare CFO jobs. Go Google that and you'll find out. When I first put it up, it was on page 3. In a matter of about a week, it climbed up to page 1, and now it's still on page 1, and I really haven't done anything to it. So even for very competitive stuff, 3 days is still phenomenal, okay?
Oh, yeah. And how long? Did they get up there and then come back down, or did they get up there and they stay up first, second page of Google? From your experience.
Usually, once you get it on the first page, it'll stay there. Now, the only reason it won't stay there is if you have a competitor who's competing against you and he's trying to take your spot. But once you get up there, it's a lot easier to stay there and keep it there than it is to go there. So once you're there, I've seen a lot of my videos that I haven't touched in months. Never moved. Stayed, a lot of them, #1 on the first page of Google. Now, that's awesome.
That is awesome. Wow. Holy. So you know, obviously you want to help people out, kind of like me. You know, I offer, you know, the tips and tricks, but you've actually put together a system, like how to create the content and how to, you know, create the content, what to put in the content, and how to get that content into a video, step-by-step guide. I think it's called The Content is King. Can you tell us a little bit about that? And maybe you can share some, you know, some experiences from people who actually used it. You know, what kind of results are they getting?
You know, that's what's so amazing. It's Content is King is what we call the course. And it has been truly phenomenal. What was amazing is I was shocked at how easy a video got up there. So I put that whole system in place, built out the whole training course. And what was even more phenomenal was the success stories that came from students that was taking action. Now, keep in mind, there's a lot of people who buy stuff, never take action, and if you don't take action, you won't get video ranking. But if you'll do like some of my students, and one that really strikes me, a guy by the name of Phil, he bought the course. It was a week later, he sends an email, and he's nervous. He's like, Burt, he says, I just got my first contract. He says, you wouldn't believe it. This guy is paying me $3,400 a month every month. For 6 keywords. Burt, tell me, can I rank him for these keywords? I said, sure you can, Phil. Don't worry about it, right? Now, this is what's cool. When you do what I teach, not only are you getting phenomenal rankings, but just one method. Many different methods, many different ways to use what I teach. Well, this guy says, you know what? I'm going to take this and I'm going to see if I can rank other businesses. That's what he did. So he contacts this attorney, right? And he puts him on the first page of Google. The attorney, impressed, says, wait a minute. If you can do this for these 6 keywords, I'll pay you $3,400 a month. Phil calls me up and I say, Phil, you're on to a gold mine. Remember, don't sell him the video. Charge him rent for the video. Now, Phil, he's getting residual income, $3,400 a month. Every month, right? For as long as he keeps them on the first page of Google. That's phenomenal. Now, one other success story I got to tell you about is a guy by the name of Jason. Super fantastic guy, okay? And what I really got a bad taste for are, you know, these unbelievable sales pages and these gurus that say, I made $10,382.19 in 2 days, you know? And they say this garbage that doesn't work. They don't tell you that they had a list of 10,000 people, right? This stuff works. Jason calls me up. Matter of fact, it just so happened maybe a month back, I was in Vegas going to a meeting, and Jason knew I was going. He sent me an email, and he says, Burt, he says, I'd like to come out and meet you in Vegas. Keep in mind, Jason lives in Scottsdale, Arizona, 5 hours away. He drives all the way to Vegas with his family just to say, Burt, I want to take you and your wife out to eat. I want to say thank you. I know you don't know it, but I had lost my job. I was going down a dark financial path. and I came across your webinar. I was so excited, I bought it, immediately started putting videos on the page one of Google, and then I thought, I can do this for other businesses. Now, he says, Burt, I've only been promoting other businesses for about 2 months. Already, I'm getting residual income of $2,000 a month. I was so excited for him. He says, Burt, you have changed our lives. Look, that's what excites me, is when I hear students making residual income, when I hear students and their success stories, that excites me.
That's awesome. You're helping people, man. That's what it's all about. You're helping people. You're like me, and you want to make sure people have all the tools, all the knowledge to do this themselves, whatever their goals are. I mean, this works for people who do this for other businesses. It works if you're doing this for your own business to promote your own website. So that's fantastic results. That's awesome. Whew. I'm fired up. I actually bought the course last night, and I was up till 3 in the morning just going through a few modules, and I'm like, you know what, I better go to bed, you know. So no, it's great stuff, and I'm a big video guy, you know, everyone knows that, and it's more, you know, I talk about the tools and stuff, but really what boils down is the content in the video and the content in how you wrap around the video on YouTube and on other channels, is how you catch people's attention. So that's what caught my eye about this course. It's not another video course that here's a system, you do this to your videos. It's really about creating good, valuable content that Google wants, and valuable content that the viewers want as well. So it's all about content. That's what caught my attention. It makes this unique to me.
Right. And, you know, it's really amazing. And it's really whether you're doing video or if you're just wanting to create great content, that's what's so valuable about this course. And you can use it in so many different arenas. If you want to do it just for your website, if you want to do it for just affiliate products, if you want to do it for other businesses, there's so many ways to create content and then take and monetize that content. So, heck, just like you purchased last night, I would suggest everybody to go to the link below this video and take a look at it for themselves, because when they go to the link below this video, guess what? It's going to take them to a page where they can look at a free live training, some valuable content where I show step by step how I do this. And it's not going to cost them a dime to go and take a look at it. It's free. Go watch it, and they can find out for themselves how awesome and how powerful this works.
Yeah. Oh, that's what got me excited. I saw this. It's about 1 hour long. It's good, meaty content. There's no fluff in it. He walks you through the whole workflow, and Burt, you just feel the energy, man. You can feel it when he's talking. So when he's passionate, it gets me excited to listen and pay attention, and to actually take action. And that's what I did last night. So I'm gonna plow through the rest of the modules today, and kind of, you know, I consider myself advanced in video marketing, but I've picked up a lot of interesting ideas and tips about the content part of it. I'm not a good writer, so the video stems from writing the content before you even create the video. So that's really why I took that course. So it's the whole broad spectrum, but you learn from beginning to end. So I'm excited to go through the rest of the modules.
Right. And you know, Hani, what I just heard you say is something that I teach a whole lot. You know, you said, I'm pretty advanced in video, but there's some areas, you know, maybe I'm weak in. What you really said is, you know what? I may be advanced in video training, but I bet there's something that I can learn from how you do things. And that's key. When we're open-minded enough to say, you know what? Some of these things may look basic, or maybe I do know these things, but you know what? What if the way he's doing it works better than what I've been taught? Hey, maybe I learned some bad stuff, you know. Yes. Maybe I learned the wrong way. Got to be open-minded enough to go through everything and say, is there a better way that can get me better ranking, faster, create better content that Google loves, and I can finally create success online? Awesome.
Well, like I said, I recommend everybody click on the link below. Burt said it as well. He's got 1 hour. It's about an hour or so free. You know, doesn't cost you a cent. You watch him work through the training, and if you're like me, you get hooked. So I highly encourage, click on the link below. check it out, and you're gonna have great success. And I'm looking forward. And I'll play around. I'll experiment with your techniques as well, and I'll report back and let people know, how my videos are doing, and obviously let you know how my videos are doing too.
That's right. I can't wait to hear your success stories. Matter of fact, look, go to the link below. Be careful. Once you go there, you're hooked. It's just when you go, plan on having fun. Because I believe in enjoying life, having fun while creating success online. Hey, I've done it. Other students have done it. And guess what? You can do it too.
That's right. That's right. Well, that's awesome, Burt. I mean, I appreciate your time. We haven't met formally. We just kind of met, a few days ago or last night. I can't remember now. It's a big blur. I was up too late last night. But, I mean, it's been a pleasure. And I'm sure, I'm going to be bugging you, pinging you for questions as I go through the course as well. And encourage everyone to check it out. And anything else you want to add before we wrap up here?
Hey, I think that's about it. But I do want to just encourage you. Look, you can do it. I know that you probably have seen one thing after another, but you've got to just get focused. You say, hey, I know it's real. You've seen other people do it. I know you can do it, but you've got to take action. So take a look at it, and I highly suggest take a look at that. Come to our website at workingwithburt.com. Hey, there's even a free members area. So you can sign up to be a free member, and you can see other free training, okay? Just simply by being a member at workingwithburt.com. So go check it out. We look forward to seeing you in the members area.
Awesome, everyone. Thank you, Burt, again. And I will look forward to seeing you guys in the members area, too, because I'll be there as well.
Fantastic. Y'all have a great day. I look forward to seeing you there.
Awesome. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Enjoy. Bye-bye.